Hi you guys, and thank you for tuning back into my channel. I was just doing something and I came across a really cool idea. But it's about press on nails, and lately I've been doing a lot of press on nails. So I came across this really cool idea and I was just like, I wonder if anybody else has done those. I was like, how can you make them stronger? Because I don't really know like what to do, because there are a lot of people that will do reviews for press on nails, and I mean the press on nails that are not pre-made. I don't want pre-made press on nails. I guess they're called full cover nails. That's what they're called. So people will do full cover nail reviews and stuff like that, and they'll take all these nails are super strong and this and that, and then I get them and I'm like, cute, because I'm confident that it's gonna be strong. Then the motherfuckers break and like on day like 4 or 5, and I'm like, what? Like, like I'd be super mad. Okay, but I'm not gonna make this intro super fucking long. So if y'all want to stay tuned and see how I get my press on nails to actually feel like acrylic, like they don't bend at all and they're super, super, super strong, I suggest you keep watching. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I just want to show you guys. Excuse, like this is like it's my kitchen table. Okay, so we on my kitchen table. So excuse, the paper towels and some of that stuff. Anyway, so if you're wondering why these nails say D and T on it, and excuse my hands because they're a little oily. I have eczema on just on this finger, which I don't understand how. So I got like eczema cream on it, so that's why it's all shiny. So just, don't mind that. Okay, so D means double, T means triple. I did this because I was like experimenting and I just kind of wanted to see like how it was gonna feel. T is like super like hard. Like if you can see like this little area right here, you'll see it like bend or not bend. This one doesn't bend. And some people would probably go and be like, oh, well then you want to triple layer your nails. So let me try to like flip it over so you can see. I don't know. Okay, so that's as close as I can try and get. I want it to focus though. So I don't know if you guys can see like the little rings in there. The little rings. That's the amount of nails that I've like stacked on top of each other to get it to be thick like that. And I glued them. This is the nail glue I use. It's called Beauty Secrets nail glue, and I use this one particular. They have another one too, but I like this one because it stands up. Okay, I mean I know these ones do too, but whatever. Okay, and it has like little feet on it, like, you know what I mean, stands up. And another reason I really use this glue is because it has this stick in here. Okay, so you see the little stick that's on the inside. It's also like on the top, and you can actually pull this plunger thing out or whatever, but it goes through it, and then it actually goes through the hole. So so you see how it's going inside of the glue. It does that because a lot of glue has a problem with like sealing itself shut. You can use like 3 times, 4 times, and it seals itself shut. So yeah, this is the glue that I use, and my nails never ever pop off. I've never had a problem with them popping off. I always have a problem with them cracking, like down the middle, or like right here, like where the apex is, where the stress point is, where my real nail ends. My real nail ends and the fake nail begins is where it always cracks clean off, like off. Okay. But I never have it where the whole nail pops off. I wish the whole nail would pop off, because then all I'd have to do is just glue it right back on, but it doesn't. So anyways, so this means double, this means triple. Now the double is, let's see if I can get you to focus. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but like under here like that, we're gonna do like that. You kind of see it bending a little bit. You want a little bit of bend, you guys. You don't want it to be like this. You want a little bit of bend. You don't want it to be, you can try to triple it up if you really don't want it, you know what I'm saying? And I know some people are just like, well, acrylic nails don't bend. True, but you still want a little bit of bend on the nail, the double nail. That's why there's a D on it. And the triple nail has no bend. That's bad, because when you are putting it on, trying to press it down onto your nail, it's very difficult to press down. There's going to be a big gap, like right, and my nail is going to be in the way. But you see that gap, obviously that's right there because it's sitting up. When you try to press that down, it's not going to press flat onto your nail bed, and it's just there's gonna be a gap. It's just not, and I've tried it myself. Like I literally have tried it, and it does not stay down. So what you're gonna want to do, and this is like my little whole little nail, whatever. like I said, don't judge me, okay? So I'm gonna just show you guys. So these are the nails that I'm actually wearing right now that I had to cut down a little bit because they're a little extra long. But these, and it doesn't look like I cut them down, but trust me, I cut them down. All right, and so these ones are only double layered, not triple layered. And I put the numbers, like which one is a thumb, which one is a middle finger, and stuff like that. So we're gonna open these up. I got these for $4.99 at I'm in Minnesota, so in Minneapolis. So I got it from a place called Hair and Wigs Plus. You know, it's a beauty supply store, and it was $4.99. So you're gonna grab whatever one fits your actual nail. So this one right here, it goes to my thumb. So you're gonna grab this one, and then this one is, I call this thumb small. I know that sounds funny, but it says, if you guys can see it right here, the S underneath the word thumb and middle and, you know, ring finger or whatever, it means small. So that means that's the one that's going to go underneath the one that actually fits you. So the thumb, this is the one that actually fits me. Okay, and we're gonna grab this one, because this is the small one. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm completely like moving out of frame and everything. All right, and you want to make sure you know which one is small and which one. So I keep the small ones like over here, and the ones that actually fit my finger right here, so I don't get confused. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your glue, or you can use brush on glue, but I really mean do not use this glue anyways. If you want to use brush on glue, fine. Just do not use, this is called Vitabond Kiss, focus. Vitabond Kiss nail glue. I don't suggest you use this one, but we're going to open up our glue. Some people would suggest that you file down. Some people would suggest that you go ahead and file down the smaller nail, because this is a smaller nail that we're looking at right here. Some people suggest you file that down, but so that the glue would adhere a little better. I wouldn't go as far as to say file it down. I don't think, you know, depending on what you're trying to do with the nail, which we'll get into a little later once you see how I'm doing it, but I wouldn't go as far as to say that. Okay, so you're gonna add some glue, and what I do is, and like I said, it's gonna be hard for me to do with one hand, but I put the glue, I just hope you guys can really see what I'm doing. I hope you can see the glue. Yeah, you can see the glue coming off. Perfect. You don't want to, and I just make a line down the middle, okay? Line down the middle is good enough. Alrighty. Okay, so I just, as you can see, I just made like a straight line going down. And I'm just going to smear it with my thing, which would be a super no-no, because in that hole that's in there, you can see the hole a little bit. That hole on other glues would have probably been closed shut. But considering the fact that this one has this thing, you just stick it through. And you're good to go. And it stays open. So this is the small nail. We put the glue on it. Like I said, I don't suggest that you file it down for it to adhere. It's going to adhere just fine. But if you want to be extra, that's totally okay. So this is the big nail. We're going to put the big nail over top of it. Okay, so I just slapped that on top. Okay. Now what you're going to want to do is this part that's going to be touching your cuticle, you want those two nails to line up with each other. Okay? You need that to happen. Okay? So, I mean, it's kind of a see-through, clearish kind of situation. Now, if you're wondering, like, why it looks so foggy and, like, so, it's because I had messed up on one of the nails. I accidentally put glue on the big nail instead of the small nail. You only are putting glue on the small nail, the nail that's going underneath it. Gotta keep dropping it because my nails are so long. Okay. So, this is what we have. Okay. The little nail is underneath it now. You guys see that little lip between the two nails on the top there? Here we go. It's not a lot that you can see, but I'm sure you can see on the top, up there. There's like, it looks like you can definitely tell it's double layered, because there's one nail slightly longer than the other nail, you want to cut the nail down to the shorter nail. See, oh, the focus is really bad. You want to cut it down to the shorter nail, okay? So yes, it's not a lot of length that you're cutting off at all, but you want to make sure that that happens. And the reason I suggest you use one size smaller, you're always going to want to use one size smaller. So if your thumb is a size 2, you're going to use a size 3 that's going to be underneath that nail. You're never going to put the smaller size on the top. It always has to be on the bottom, because if you you could use the same size. If your thumb is a size 2, you could also use another size 2. But there's a chance that if you don't line it up absolutely correctly every single time, that the nail underneath might start jutting out from underneath, and it's going to be like an overlap situation or underlap. And you're going to have to file the sides off, and you're just messing up the shape of the nail, and you're messing up everything, and you're okay with that. It's okay with that. That's what you really want to do, and you're going to shape them anyways. But I would suggest that, I mean, it's just a lot easier to do it this way and use a smaller nail than use a bigger nail, or use the same size nail. It's just, you're not going to get it perfect every time. If you are, kudos. But I don't get it perfect. I've got it perfect, maybe 4 times, and that's it. And I got lucky with those ones. So I suggest use a smaller size. And that little lip that's on the top, just you don't even really need to cut that down. You could probably just sand that down, file that down, and you'll probably be good to go. So yeah, these are the ones that I used. These nails are really not good by themselves. If you just wore one individually and didn't double layer it, these nails are garbage as fuck. Now that you saw what I did there, now you can see, you see that bend that it's doing? You want to have a little bit of bend like that, because in this area, because that's where you're going to press it down onto your actual nail, like, your thumb or whatever. And so you're going to do that. But other than that, I mean, you don't want it to bend over like from here and up. You do not want that, because that's the apex, that's the stress point, and it's just going to break like all press-ons kind of do. But yeah, so you have yourself a strong nail, you guys. I'm going to try to do it in this direction so you can see. And I'm pushing down hard. And it's not really moving. You see what I'm saying? These nails are really strong. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about, because I have really, and these nails are weak as hell. Like these nails, particularly the Goldfinger ones, are weak as fuck. And they actually now are really good quality, but you got to double up on them. And I do suggest when you paint these nails, because you're going to have to paint them, because you're going to see the glue in between the 2 nails. I don't know if you can see the little foggy weirdness. You see that there? That's the glue in between the 2 nails. You can't do jelly nails with these. You will have to actually use acrylic or gel. You actually have to do that to do jelly nails. Yeah, so like I said, the jelly nails might not be a thing with these. I try to figure out if there's a way I can do jelly nails with these now that I discovered that they're nice and strong. But I don't know if there is. So you're going to paint these a regular nail polish color. Just regular. I mean, you can still do a light color. You don't have to do a dark color. You can do pink or yellow or orange, but it has to be just a solid color. You know what I mean? You can't do like a transparent color is what I'm trying to say. Anything that's transparent, like, like I said, like jelly nail. But yeah, you guys, that's how you do the double layering method. Now, if you want to do a triple layer, what you would do is if your nail is a size 2, right? You would to double layer, you use a size 3, which is one size smaller. And if you want to do a triple layer, you would use a size 4, which is another size even smaller. And that you would do the big layer, then the big nail, or the biggest nail, then the medium-sized nail, then the smallest nail underneath that. And that's how you get the triple, that's what the T4, the triple layer method. But like I said, this one's going to be almost impossible for you to like push down. You see what I mean? It's so hard that you can't even push it down. So yeah. But I'm glad you guys stay tuned and watch my video. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and go to the other 2 girls. Foreign Sin is one of them. I don't remember the other girl's name, and I feel bad about that. But their videos will be down in the description box so you can see how they did it as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.